French government in crisis talks as fuel shortages worsen. Motorists call for fuel at a gas station in Paris on October 13, 2022, as the filling stations across France run low on petrol following a weeks-long strike by refinery workers. Paris CNN Business. French President Emmanuel Macron called a crisis meeting with senior ministers on Monday to address crippling strikes at gas refineries that has caused the fuel pumps to run dry. Macron declared Monday his desire for a solution as quickly as possible to the protest, promising to do his utmost to find one, according to CNN affiliate BFM TV. The government ordered the strikers at two fuel depots in Faisin near Lyon to return to work for several hours on Monday or face criminal charges, according to France's energy minister Agnes Pannier Ranache. Lyon is one of the worst hit regions of the country, with almost 40% of gas stations out of at least one fuel on Sunday. Elsewhere, nearly one third of gas stations have run out of at least one fuel, with the situation expected to worsen this week, according to French Prime Minister Elisabeth Borne. This the second time in recent weeks that the French government has taken the unusual step of requisitioning essential staff in the face of weeks-long strikes at refineries owned by ExxonMobil and Total Energies, which have disrupted the supply to thousands of gas stations. While ExxonMobil workers agreed to end their blockade of the Fos-sur refinery and depot in southern France last late last week following salary negotiations. Strikes continue at Total Energies refineries. One of the French's largest unions, CGT, has refused to accept the terms of the wage deal agreed upon between Total Energies and the two other unions, CFE-CGC and CFDT. The agreement includes a 7% salary increase for 2023 and a bonus for all employees equivalent to 1 month's pay. CGT has demanded a 10% pay raise. But French Finance Minister Bruno Le Maire said the strikes were unacceptable and illegitimate because wage agreement had been met with the majority of workers. The time for negotiations has passed, he added. In an interview with the French Inter uh, radio station, a representative of CGT, Philippe Martinez, claimed that several thousand workers were still striking, contradicting government ministers who have referred to striking workers as both a handful of workers and several hundred people in interviews. Transform- Transportation Minister Clement Pean told the France Inter that the only way out of the crisis is the end of strikes. Meanwhile, the commuters could be facing days of travel chaos if planned strikes in the Paris public transport network and part of the national rail network go ahead. Blanc Biang said that in the worst affected regions, only one in two trains will be running on Tuesday. The industrial action takes place against the backdrop of rising living costs in France, where electricity bills are surging as the result of the cut in Russian natural gas supplies that has sparked an energy crisis in Europe. On Sunday, thousands marched through central Paris to protest the crisis and the climate inaction.